to know, did he ever read it back and just think, the tone of this is a little off? You know, because most memoirs are written to reminisce about what happened, to consider what happened. Like, I love memoirs. It's one of the reasons I want to start this channel, is I wanted to review memoirs, which I think things have taken a different turn because of the topic that I started off with. And, you know, now people want royal news, which is fine. We can talk about that too. But I love memoirs, and most memoirs are very contemplative, not just about the things that happened to them, but their role in it. I've just never read a memoir that is just so one-sided and so completely devoid of self-reflection. That's nothing new. I mean, I think I've said that every single time, like, where's his self-reflection? But it's just interesting to me, like, this is the taste he wants to leave in our mouths. This is who he wants us to think he is. And I guess it's just, I mean, it's just evidence of how long he sat with the feelings, because they're very normal to him. Like, the rest of us are reading this thinking, wow, the tone of this is really unfortunate. But he's so accustomed to feeling this way that it's not strange to him. It doesn't feel off-putting. It doesn't feel rude. It doesn't feel self-involved. It feels like his right to say this. And this is the problem with our society. This is the last thing I'll say, and then I'll close it up, because I think this video is gonna be like an hour long. We live in a society that tells you, you have these rights. It is your right. Whatever happens, you do you. You get to be happy. Doesn't matter, whatever you need to do, whatever blinders you need to put on in order for you to be happy, you do that thing. And the problem with that is that you can crush a lot of people in your pursuit of happiness. You know, the people who are like, oh, you know, I need these things in my life to be happy, so I need to step on these people in order for that to be accomplished. Are you really happy on the other side of that? When you've burned bridges, when you've destroyed people's lives, when you've treated people like dirt, all in pursuit of what was going to make you feel fulfilled? I think the question to ask yourself is, why would my happiness have to come at the expense of everybody else's? Why is his happiness, why does that matter more than his father's happiness, his brother's happiness, the happiness of the English people? Why is his truth and his reality and his rights, why are they worth more? I don't know, but I think he's such a product of the current psychology, that it doesn't matter doesn't matter. You just do you. And doing you is super destructive and highly irresponsible. Because very rarely does doing you all the time mean you're taking care of the people around you. It's got nothing to do with treating people the way you want to be treated. And, I mean, Harry has very clearly made himself his own God, you know, and so he's constantly worshiping at the altar of himself. But when you are stuck with yourself as the God, and there's no higher power that you are responsible to, you're going to make a lot of sorry mistakes. And you're going to treat people really poorly, because none of them are going to worship you the way you worship yourself. So they're always going to be sinning against you. They're always going to be sinning against this God that you are. Anyway, that's just my take on what's going on with him. But